Hi everyone, my name is P. Revant Verma. Today I am here to tell about our project Machine Learning Models for Sales Prediction of Cotton Price. Our team consists of 3 people, Pavan Sai, Vishnu and me. Special thanks to our supervisor M. Kavita ma'am who guided us so far that we can achieve this project. Our title tells that our project is mainly depend upon the prediction values. Prediction is basically from the machine learning and deep learning models what we are going to use in our project in further days. And then the main aim of our project is to find the prices of the crops which are going to grow in the next future days, so that the farmers are so concerned about their farms, what they are going to crop in their fields, so that they reduce the cultivation of the farms according to the prices going to be in the future. And the main scope of this project is we are going to use the machine learning techniques and deep learning techniques, neural networks techniques that I have already discussed. The main output of this project is to going to be in the visually graphed. And then here is the brief introduction to our project. We know that the India is agriculture dependent country. We know that our country has so many farmers. They are so indeed losses in their farms, so that we are going to help there in the prediction way. So we are going to take the values of the crops actual prices from the past years and going to predict and train and test, and we're going to get the values from that, and we are going to predict the future prices of the farms which are going to be cropped by the farmers. And then it will be so easy to the farmers that whether they have to grow more crops accordingly for the prices going to be in the next few months, or they want to be less production of the crops depending upon the prediction values. So in this way this is going to be helpful for the farmers. And then our project consists of modules, for modules 1 and module 2. It's so simple that our module 1 consists of the historical data collection from the past of a few years, and we are going to remove the unwanted necessary trash present in our data collection thing. And then we are going to train the data using our models, LSTM and neural networks going to be used in this project, and then testing the data with the machine learning models, and so we can get the accuracy of that. And we're going to predict the cotton prices of the future using the graphical representation stuff. And then we have the implementation part. Here you can see the flow of our project from input to the output, what is going to happen in between the input and output models. Here is our data flow diagram. It is our ER diagram, and it's going to our sequential diagram, as going to be the collaboration diagram of our main project. It's going to tell all thing about our project. And then here comes our testing thing. Unit testing tells about the elimination of the trash or the elimination of the unwanted stuff, unwanted thing in our data collection thing, elimination of the bugs and elimination of the errors we are going to remove from our project. And the integration test is coming up on the user friendly and user interface what we are going to create. And we are using the simulation method, so it is not going to be very hard to create any user friendly or user interface which is related to our project. And then we are going to functional testing. Here the functional testing is all about the security testing what we are going to do in our project. And then we are going to get the loopholes or any testing issues or any module missing available in our project can be reduced by using the overall testing method. And then we are going to implement the white box testing. In here we are going to see how the software is going properly, or any break holes or loopholes are present in our project. And the black hole testing is all tells about the validation and the important the prediction values on the quality of our project is going to be ensured in our black box testing. And then here comes our input. This is the sample input of our project. It's the CSV file. It's all contains all the crops we are cropped or fielded in our India. All the products, all the crops are going to be listed in our CSV file, ranging from the minimum prices to maximum prices and the model prices, actual prices. We are going to predict from that. And this is the implementation of the code in our projects, just a sample thing. And then this is going to be our output. And here you can see the green line which shows the model actual prices, and the red color shows the prediction value. Here you can see the minimum difference between the predicted value and the actual value. So by this we can say that our prediction is working so far so good. So here is the simulation image that I am going to show you, and here's our conclusion. So the study focus on the sales prediction of cotton prices is going very well. We are using the sequential neural networks. I'm going to show the code in a second about that. And it's because of the no knowledge of future predict future prices. The farmers are growing more amount of crops which is unnecessary at the particular time, so they are getting loss of it though, so they are going to debt. So we want to do some help to the farmers by using this prediction model. We are going to predict the values, we are going to predict the prices of the upcoming crops, so that they can reduce their so they reduce their fields accordingly to that. And the future enhancement of this our project is to develop a web application or an Android application which can be user friendly, so that everyone can access that at any time, at any point. So that's our main future enhancement that we are going to do, and we are hopefully and gratefully we are going to look into it. And this is our all PPT format, and thank you for that. And now I am going to show the implementation part of our project. So let's get into the implementation part. So now here is our implementation part. Here you can see we have all successfully grabbed all the modules which we actually required, and in here we can see that we have taken the kappas from the CSV file what we have discussed previously, and then we are going to take all the values. It's up to 3626 values actually there, and here is the graph value of what actually present in there respective to the prices and the dates value. And then from the plotting values, I'm going to train our project using the sequential model from Keras models, which is a neural network model. And then we are going to train using the x values and y values, keeping the epoch value to 100 and batch size to 36. I have already successfully completed training the model, so I will show that. And then here is our training is completed successfully, and now we are going to the testing part. Here is our testing part, so we can see that. And again I'm verifying that whether the details are taken correctly or not, and everything is taken correctly, and everything is plotted correctly. And then we are going to test our model using the same sequential model which we have used earlier, and we are training that, and we are going to plot the values. Here you can see that we can see the prediction value is so close to the actual price value, so that we can say that our model is very accurate, not the best, but we have the very accurate values, so that we can be implemented our model into any application based thing, so that we can get the values of future days. So this is our final representation of our project. Hope you understand our project, and thank you for hooking up.